Springboks Rugby Championship triumph over All Blacks at Ellis Park Showdown. As the heavyweights of Southern Hemisphere rugby prepare to lock horns once again, South Africa's Springboks are poised to strengthen their bid to claim the Rugby Championship title with a win against New Zealand's All Blacks at the historic Ellis Park in Johannesburg. With excitement building to a crescendo, Satori News Agency presents an in-depth preview of this much-anticipated 107th meeting. Sitting atop the Rugby Championship table with 10 points, the Springboks have built a substantial lead thanks to bonus point wins on Australian soil. The past dominance of the All Blacks in the competition has been challenged this year after their surprising loss to Argentina, which puts the South Africans in a favorable position. A victory on home turf this Saturday would enhance their chances of winning their second rugby championship since the tournament's inception in 2012. Eyes will be on veteran Springbok lock Eben Etzebeth as he closes in on Victor Matfield's national record of 127 appearances. Etzebeth's presence on the bench brings vast experience, matching that of Brian Habana's appearance record. The All Blacks similarly boast experience, with fullback Beauden Barrett being the most capped starter for his team. Ellis Park, a ground with a split record of 4 wins each for both teams since the professional era, will predictably deliver a thrilling contest, especially given the narrow win margins historically. The last encounter at this venue saw a close New Zealand victory, and this rematch is loaded with expectations of another tight battle. Record-breaking performances are an additional narrative, with South Africa's Malcolm Marx standing out with 19 tries, the highest for any Springbok forward, showcasing the strength of their mauling game. Bongi Mbonambi, starting as hooker, is another testament to the potency of the South African forwards. Fan enthusiasm has been palpable, with sellout crowds across various venues in South Africa, and the sellout at Ellis Park within half an hour epitomizes the ardent support for the Springboks. The forthcoming rematch in Cape Town also illustrates the massive draw these two teams command. Finally, the looming presence of players from the recent World Cup final adds another layer of depth, with both teams featuring numerous players from their last clash on the global stage. South Africa's tactical choices, including the reliable boot of Handré Pollard, are set to bring strategy and nostalgia to the fore of this upcoming titanic clash. As these two rugby powerhouses prepare for a confrontation that could potentially define the championship, the atmosphere at Ellis Park is expected to be electric. The Springboks stand on the verge of a defining moment in their post-World Cup journey, and with history, tactics, and fervent support as their allies, a victorious outcome would reverberate far beyond the boundaries of Johannesburg. Thank you for choosing Satori News.